If you're still looking for that perfect Christmas tree, the Cypress Hills Interprovincial Park is allowing you to hike into the woods and cut down a tree. Interpretive and Education Coordinator Chris Dodd says this is a pilot project to help protect the grassland.
We're the only park that can actually offer this in the Alberta park system, as we do have a unique ecological problem, that being forest encroachment onto rough fescue grassland. So the idea of this project was to have people come out, cut down a Christmas tree, help stop forest encroachment, and by doing that, help save the grassland. So if you're looking for the trees, we have some designated areas where we are allowing cutting, and it's all on the plateau. And this is historically an area that used to have a little bit more grassland, and over the years, well, trees have started growing in on them. On the back of your permit, you'll find a map, and that map will direct you to a certain area where you can actually go and cut trees. Now, the two types of trees that are common on the plateau are white spruce and lodgepole pine. White spruce being, I think, the most common form of Christmas tree that people are actually looking for. It tends to last long, whereas lodgepole pine, well, they do make a good Christmas tree. They're a little bit more like a Charlie Brown Christmas tree, but there's still a lot of them up there.
So we strapped on our snowshoes and headed out to the plateau to find the perfect tree.
So here we are. We've decided on a lovely lodgepole pine here. And as you can see, it's about 6.5 feet tall, which, you know, it should be a pretty good size for a Christmas tree. It's got some great branches. I can see some lovely ornaments being hung off this. And when we're going to cut down trees, have you ever cut down a tree before?
No.
Are you excited to cut down a tree?
I'm really excited.
Absolutely. Like this, you don't get to do this very often, especially in southeastern Alberta.
Yeah.
And especially in a provincial park, because you can do this kind of, because we're trying to save the grassland, which is why we're here. So basically, when you come out to the hills, what we're looking for in a Christmas tree, or to cut down a Christmas tree, is to get as close to the base as possible. So we might have to use our snowshoes here and just get down to the base, get some snow way down there. Right, so we have ourselves a good little base to start from, and I'm going to try and get as close to the bottom as possible. What I might also do is take a couple of the bottom limbs off before I start cutting, just so I have a little bit more room to work with. And my tool of choice for cutting down Christmas trees is one of these lovely Swede saws. Now, the trick to using a saw effectively is to let the saw do the work, especially when you're cutting through a tree. All you really want to do is pull it back and forth and just let the teeth cut. Do you want to give it a shot?
I will. It's gonna fall.
And timber.
Yay. Dodd says this is a great way to get outside and get some fresh air.
It really is a cool experience. You get to go out with your family, you get to snowshoe or walk through the Cypress Hills, cut down a tree, and bring it back in. So from start to finish, it's just this wonderful experience. And it's not one I think you can find very often in southeastern Alberta. I'm unfamiliar with how many people actually go out and cut down Christmas trees in Medicine Hat. As you know, we're not in the boreal forest or even on the montane environment. There's not a lot of forests out there that have a huge amount of white spruce or lodgepole pine.
He adds you do need a permit before cutting down that tree.
So to do that, you have to come out to the Cypress Hills Visitor Center. You come in and talk to our wonderful information officer here in Marion, and she'll give you a permit. And it's free, although we are accepting donations, and those donations will go towards cross-country skis and snowshoes for young children who come out here to the park, which we'll then lend out for free. The Visitor Center is open from Wednesday till Sunday from 9 to 4. So if you're looking to get outside and have a wonderful time in nature, maybe do a little bit of snowshoeing, come on out, grab a Christmas tree, help save the grasslands.
While cutting down your Christmas tree, it can be a great experience, and you never know what you will find. For Shaw TV, I'm Leanne Evans.
We have ourselves a nest. This is a robin's nest.